New here at 6 o'clock, some frustration as Missouri lawmakers considered a new way to register cars in the Show Me state.
I think it sounds a little rigged.
It ought to be the opposite way.
Now, MoDOT says the change is needed because the current system is outdated.
But as 41 Action News reporter Stephen Dial explained, some say they're feeling punished for buying more fuel-efficient cars.
If the registration is changed to miles per gallon, you would think energy-efficient cars like the Chevy Volt would not be impacted. But drivers who have electric cars, which get about 119 miles to the gallon, you will actually be paying more on your registration.
So they're always looking at how much do I need to take with me to the DMV to figure out how much I got to pay.
Being a car owner comes with a lot of expenses. Money for gas, tires, oil change, and car registration. A bill in the Missouri State Senate would change the way we register our cars. MoDOT says instead of an outdated horsepower system, it would charge you based on miles per gallon. Let me explain because it can get a little complicated. If the change happens and your vehicle gets 29 miles to the gallon or fewer, you would pay $24 to register. Anything above 30 is an extra $6 per gallon. Let's say your car is more gas efficient and gets 34 miles per gallon. Then you'd pay $54 to register your car. And if you have an electric car, you would pay $210.
I think it sounds a little rigged. I don't think that people should be upcharged for buying a more gas-efficient vehicle.
MoDOT says registration fees have not been changed since 1969. The department says they're also losing out on gas tax money from the growth in vehicles that don't use as much gas. Brian Franz at Cable Dahmer suggests charging vehicles that cause more road damage a higher fee.
What beats the roads up the most is the heavier cars. So if you're going to change it to where the weight affects it, so that the energy efficient cars that are light, that don't cause all the potholes, don't have to pay as much, but the bigger SUVs and the trucks and stuff that really tear the roads up, to me it ought to be the opposite way.
MoDOT says the change would impact 39% of Missouri drivers if passed. Reporting, Stephen Dial, 41 Action News.
The bill is currently being discussed in committee this week. If it passed, then it would not take effect until 2021.